Good morning, Vietnam. On the photo is an inclined bed, back in the day of Egypt, you know. So this shit has 4,000 years old. uh, guys, Mr. Andrew Fletcher is one friend of mine, one of the person I like the most and I respect the most. Engineer, scientist, inventor, great mind of synthesis, connecting information together in different fields, from physics to health to biology to, you know, exactly the people, wow, exactly my mind as an engineer, inventor and stuff. So I have deep respect for Mr. Andrew Fletcher, who come up with many stuff. One day I will put a video just about him and the science and the mind of Mr. Andrew Fletcher. So, and Mr. Andrew Fletcher in one of his Facebook say, even the Egyptian had the inclined bed and the same angle as me, like the five degrees. And, I know that everything is fake. Archaeology is fake, And I know that those Egyptian, I know that Mr. Andrew Fletcher, my friend, invented the inclined bed before the Egyptians. Okay, you understand what I mean? Those fake history makers, okay, they find some stuffs in the media and they implement it into the fake past. Okay, they create artifacts that they will bury and then they will discover and then they find themselves in the museum. Okay, so I know that Mr. Andrew Fletcher discovered the inclined bed before the fucking Egyptians. Okay, I know it. I cannot tell it to my friend, okay, to Andrew, okay, because, okay, I'm far gone into conspiracy theory, and Mr. Fletcher may not understand what I'm talking about, so I never said. I always said it, and I have like, if you know that they steal stuff and they implement them in the past, those archaeologists, fakers. Okay, this order of archaeology, building stuffs, bury them and discover them the next season. Those archaeologists, there is always two teams, one working, one going to rest, and the other one comes. So there is one building the stuff and one discovering the stuff. This is how they keep the show going, discovering always mystery, always you're going to discover. And when you see them in the documentary, guys, the signature is them with a little brush, brushing some old stone, old skull, old pot. This is how you say, we are discovering. We are cleaning it with our small brush. This is how their signature of mockery, the order of archaeology. Guys, like I told you, there's many orders, like in health, medicine, okay, in astronomy, okay, our friend of planet Pluto, having Pluto on it, and we have the same in archaeology. Put it in your head, guys. Really put it in your head. It's the same. It's maybe even more crazy because they shape the past. They shape everything. Okay, so my friend Andrew K. Fletcher discovered the inclined bed before the Egyptians. Okay, so that's the story. But I have to keep it for myself and only share it with the Inglorious Bastards. Okay, so keep it for yourselves. Okay, Inglorious Bastards. Okay, it's not easy to be in the position of mine. Okay, so this is how they do. This fake civilization are constantly created. Okay, they started it sometimes in the 15th century. I will show you the old documents, how they were imagining it, those pyramids and everything, and they keep refining, implementing new stuffs inside, a new pharaoh discovered with new face, one looking like Obama, the other looking like Michael Jackson. The deity of them looks like Michael Jackson with a broken nose. So they have a sense of humor, and they are inspired. They steal stuffs. Like for me, 100% this inclined bed. After they saw it in the 90s or something, they make those artifacts, okay, and they tell you it's 4,000 years old. Really? Wood 4,000 years old like this? Okay, really? Did you go to this old furniture stuffs, you know, and check the stuff of the 1920 and something, and this is 4,000 years? Okay, people are mad, are crazy, okay, to believe this shit, okay? Yeah, so this was the point, okay? Inclined bed, okay, the Egyptian discovered it before after my friend, okay? My friend discovered it before, Mr. Andrew K. Fletcher, okay? Yeah, so that was the point of how this reversed reality work, okay? And we are not the 99%, because for this to continue and not be exposed, there must be really small amount of real honest people in the society. So we are less than 1%. Everyone is corruptible. Therefore the chemotherapy, therefore the fake history, therefore all the bullshit. Okay? In the past video, I showed you, the last video, the one that I did, I showed you a place. I showed you a place where there is a water source. Okay, like the water is all coming from there. Okay, and the story tells that it's a dog that discovered it. Therefore, the name of the place. Okay, of the whole land. Okay, so it's a dog. So it's a dog, and they gave the name of the dog, okay, in the water source. And then they put those, they took the statue of the dog out, and they put those scary, gloomy statues I showed you on the last video. And next to the castle there is a big fountain, and there is 4 dogs peeing in the fountain, like 4 dogs, statue, you know, the fountain and stuff, 4 dogs peeing. So I said, this is big, this is too big, this is how people not see that there is somebody mocking. Okay, so by intuition, guys, without studying the subject, I felt what they did those guys is desecrating a place. A place maybe was sacred to some people before. Okay, some people before, this fountain, this source of water where the water comes out, maybe to reality, all the water, who knows what's there, something sacred, the vibe is good, the nature is beautiful, you know. And by putting that it's a dog who discovered it and giving it a name of a dog, and then putting next to the castle the fountain with the dogs peeing, it is desecrating, mocking, okay, destroying some past, okay, which I don't know, I didn't investigate, guys, this is just my feeling, my intuition, okay. I tell you some story also that you can go and check. In the, I don't know, in the 80s maybe, there was the Native Americans in Canada, okay, North America, Native North Americans of Canada. They had a big conflict with the government because they wanted to build a highway, and this highway go through their land, their sacred land, where they have graveyards, or you know, of their ancestry or something very important. And it become like you know, there was dead people, the army come out, shootings and everything, and it went violent. Okay, you can check the story. If I have some links, I will post you. I'm sure the government put his highway at the end. It's highway. Yeah, so the desecrating, guys, it's not new. This is how it works. Okay, we have mediocres coming and dragging everything down, wiping the history, and turning it more and more into ridiculous, guys. The name of a dog, and dogs peeing, and people cannot see it. Like I said, strategy of the shocks, guys. There is a strategy of the shock. The crazy the story is, a dog discovered the water source, so they gave it the name. There is a strategy of the shock also in their methodology. See you in the next video.